Well, good morning. Sunday morning at the Woombye $10,000 weekend. This is game 5. So we're doing 7 games of 18 ends. Sorry, this is round 6, my apologies. It went well in rehearsals. Round 6, final game this afternoon. Barry Sullivan will arrive soon and he might give us a recap of yesterday's play. So on the TV rink is Alan Newman's side and Brett Clark. The first end was killed. I've had it on, I just haven't been talking. I've been setting up. So the first end was killed and Brett Clark's side has scored on the last 3 ends. So it's an ends game and he's got 3 so far on his card. So the leads are bowling at the moment, and this is Chris Johnson, and he just did an absoluter. Does he get a toucher for that? And for Alan Newman leading is Roger Manning, and he's playing with the red bowls. And he's got a little bit on this. Does hold on that hand on this rank, but he's just under. He's got 2 good ones in the head. Got the sponsors up on the screen there. We can go through them later on. All cast, precast. You make your swimming pools and your tanks. Brady's Fruit, very generous with their donations, fruit trays. Jake at Nambour Pest Control. Should you have any creepy crawlies in your house? Bendigo Bank, good supporters of sport in the area. Century 21, Gary DePauli and the team who did the Calcutta. Coastal Tipper Hire, they'll deliver whatever you want to your door. Dirt, gravel. Innovate Accounting and Advisory, happens to be my accountant as well. Peter and Val Harris, very big sponsors of the club, very generous with their donations. Done well in the Calcutta too, I believe. Elite Foot Care, the daughter of one of our other sponsors works there. Happens to be Howard React Consulting. Got problems with your organisation, he can come in and fix it up. And Windsor Craig Solicitors. Thank you very much for all your support. And a big supporter of Bowls Weekend is Auto Electrics Queensland and Mechanical, and they're up on the range. So that's the sponsors, and thank you very much. In the background, you may hear the dulcet tones of our greenkeeper Andy, and he's been slaving from 5:30 this morning, from what I heard, because I only live down the road. Man never sleeps when the 10,000's on. And did you get a sprinkle of rain here last night? No, it wasn't wet? Okay.
I didn't check I didn't look, mate.
But we did get some rain on Friday night. So I think you can see by the screen there that the colour of the greens is just perfect. There's no splotches, it's just an even colour all the way around. Okay, that's Brocky, who just came in there with his last bowl, the maroon bowl. He's playing with the Dynamics. Probably an interesting fact about Brocky is that he's got the 0.5 on his bowls to match the Holden driver, Brocky's car. Now, I did the sponsors, but I wasn't concentrating on who's got shot. The purple bowl is on the jack, and the purple bowl on my card says it belongs to Chris Johnson. Which means Clarkey is holding this end as well at the moment. Puts Roger Manning's bowl in a good position. If someone can crack an egg on that purple. This is Rob Brigula. He's our district champion, so he's a handy man to have on your side. He might just make a difference here if we can just pop that. Paul, Brett's what's he going to do? Is he going to protect it? Go around the back? Well, Dean Sleuth's got the second shot. And it's jack high. So I guess the shot to play is what you saw them just indicating. Just come in there, sit nicely on Dean's bowl, make it 2, roll him over for 1. Let's see how he goes. And he's got the right line. Has he got the right one? Oh, that's a shot. What a shot. Well done. Yeah. Doesn't leave much for Al, but he doesn't need much of an opportunity. Yeah, he's going to come in with a little bit of a look at this. And he's got it. Oh, it's over to the green and white bowl. And that's Rob's. So that's Alan Newman's shot. Roger Manning looks to have the other one. Oh, I forgot to give Alan a toucher. Bit of discussion on this one. Al's come to sit down. You got 2 there, Alan?
3.
3. He's got 3 at the moment. That'll even the score up a little bit. Yes, the blue and white of Dean Sleuth, the green of Rob, and the red of Roger Manning. Backhand, wait, won't come in. He's not happy with that one. And now Alan's got 1 more. I've even colour-coded the scoreboard up there. Blue and white for Alan, and the orange and purple for Brett Clark. It's a bit clever, isn't it? I just saw an error on my scoreboard. I'll fix that. Sorry about that. Now that I'm paying attention. So it's end, this will be N4. Left over from the last broadcast. Well, I was fixing the score and I shouldn't have. Did he keep his 3? I'll have to find out. You keep your 3, Alan? Right. There you got 3. He did well. Roger Manning, leading for Alan Newman. He'll play any position for Alan. I've seen him do all three positions. In fact, I've even seen him skip a game. Chris Johnson, Coolum player, playing with the Taylor SRs. Dean Sleuth, blue and white, arrows. Oh, it's a great bowl. He's going to get a touch here. Brilliant. Steve Giles. He's got a good one too if he can. That's a great spot. Good bowl, Steve. He's a Coolum player as well. Aerodynamics. Dean's got another cracker. Oh, they're good bowls. I've led against him numerous times. It's normally a battle. Normally outdoes me, but it's normally a good battle. He's the sort of bowler that can make you just play that extra foot of weight, so then you don't end up with a bowl in the head at all, because he just he's always there. He can make you change the way you play your bowls. Very good player. Good bowler. Our district champion, Rob. Yep, handy there. It's got the tee covered, even though we don't have any. It's not dead ends are replayed. Weather-wise, beautiful blue sky today. Little clouds in the air. I'll look at the weather chart later on. Winds coming from the east. Not enough to lift Peter Harris's orange, I don't know what you call those, tunnels, wind tunnel, up in the top right near the scoreboard. He crashed. But he did block that up a little bit. That's hard to get into now, with Roger protecting the forehand draw. Probably more luck on the backhand. Okay, Brocky, rev up that A5 engine and let her rip. I think he is too. Yeah, he's got a little bit on it. He's got good grass. Get the right side of that. Oh, it's come forward. Purple bowl of Chris Johnson's, Clarkie's side, is now third shot. Probably better than what it was. Because now that purple bowl can just be rolled straight into the head.
Happens to me every fucking time I do something. Wayne, would you like a drink?
I'll have a cup of tea, please, Clancy. And you might just need to bring the swear jar with you. I don't know if the microphone picked up your last comment. Oh, Alan. As they say in his team, Alan. I don't know if he's in. It looks like, you look at it live, it's just a... I don't know if we can zoom in on that. Okay. Well, Clarkie's got one left. No. Played it cautiously. He didn't want to come in and do anything to upset that. Well, big ball here from Clarkie. It's better if it doesn't hit the front purple. He got the front purple. Look for fingers. 3 again. It makes a new leader, doesn't it? I'll have white with 1, please. Volunteers. Denise Cuss, going to make me a cup of tea. Thank you very much, Denise. As you can tell by the absence of game 3, 4 and 5, there was no live streaming yesterday. I had a lovely day with my wife. Brisbane, Clan. Oh, it'll come to me in a minute. But yeah, we went down to see the Casadale little concert. It was wonderful too. A good night out, good day.
How do you have your tea, Wayne?
Everyone's making me a cup of tea. Thank you, Denise. We're building a good head. Two goodies, Chris. 2 up when you left the head, mate. Staying in 5. He's got it on a string, Dean Sleuth. Dean Sluice. S-L-U-C-E. Sluice. Steve is staying with it. Well done, Steve. Give you a toucher for that one, hey? He's just a little bit heavy. Have to go the wide angle, eh? Here comes Rob. Is he too much? Has he given it too much? He has. He'll correct that. He's a champion. Brocky. Being cautious too. Wonder what's tricking him up. Well, the wind socks up a little bit. Yeah. No, he couldn't take that bit off. In fact, he's probably put a little bit on. That's same bowl. Good grouping. Say that with a little bit of cheek. Better line, Brocky. As he managed to take that little bit off. Good bowl, good line. Just out.
Very good, buddy.
Alan's been spooked by everyone going through the head and he's come up short. You can play with your head this game, absolutely. Brett Clark does come in off that bank. As you can see, he is going to actually have the right grass. Now, Alan, you've got to get past your front one. Has he done it? So it's a toss-up between Dean Sleuth's blue and white. I'm pretty sure that's Steve Giles' blue there. So what are they calling it? No, it's too easy. Oh, Clarkey wants a change of length. Well, the scoreboard says 6 each. 6 ends. 6, 6, 6. Oh, don't go there. Good bowls. Chris Johnson. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. Change of length has tricked up Roger Manning. Good length. It's just a little bit of change in the conditions. Dean's got third shot, closer than Rogers. I think that's where you've got to throw it out because it really comes in on that rink. Rink 9's known for it at Woombye. Should you play here and you draw that rink? Yep, as you saw, it swooped in really nice. Probably helps at their dynamics as well. And Dean looks like he's putting a little bit on this. Just hold for a while. The wind is... He's got it better. We're still 3 down. They're all 6 all on 6 ends. I think we've been playing for about an hour. Yep. An hour and a half to go, 2.5 hours. Well, someone will have to give Barry Sullivan a ring. See if you can get a late note. Rob Brigalow. It's like a champion effort here. Just when you skip need. .85 up near him, and Paul Newman is ahead of his dad at the moment. So that's the ones doing well so far. Get when Barry arrives, he'll have a printout. Back to the action. Alan Newman. He's going to crash on Brocky's bowl. So he's still one. No, possibly two. Yeah, Brocky's got 2 fingers in the air. Just got to throw it wide enough, Clarkie. He's played here enough. Oh, that's wide. It's good weight. Al's only got to crash onto his own, and we all know that he's good at that. Will he bend enough? Not this time. 2. Breaks the tie break. Keep that increase of length. It has brought the mat up from the tee a little bit. Yeah, 2 meters maybe. Yeah, just over a 3/4 length really. Better look at that. He's tricked himself up. He's 2 meters behind. I'll have to change that angle back again so we can see where Chris's bowl got to. You're hiding behind the... You're way back here. So, Roger's 1 up. I guess I could try and find a printout from yesterday.
One, two. Shit. I didn't.
No, they're all the same.
Well, where the hell's Barry? He's supposed to be doing it.
Oh, I'm back on air. I didn't know that. Sorry, that wasn't supposed to go to air. Okay. So, look Look at the back at the rink. What have we got? Dean to come in and make a difference, or is he short? Oh, he's still going. Yep. Saying one, Al saying one down. Link's tricking them up. Call there is backhand, run into those two front bowls. He's narrow enough to do that too. He's got the weight. He's coming in good, just perfect, I reckon. Just let's see what the result is. Good. He has opened it up, but he's 2 down. Brocky, you got to draw number 3 and get one close. Is he going to tickle it? Wasn't going to be short, was he? What do you got, Rob? Yeah, we got a bit more grass. Line's good. Weight's. It just pulled up. Well, while they're doing a changeover, I got the sheet from yesterday. As you heard, took a bit finding it in the pile. Mark Gunder's side is leading the comp. It's 93 points. Kevin Hewitt, 85 points. Paul Newman, 84. Chris Ryan, 84. Actually, Paul Newman's 84.5. Rowan Bruce, 81.5. Neville Verco, 81. Clarkey here, Brett Clark, is 76.5. For some reason or other is above Alan Newman on 77. I don't know how that works. So this game's going to knock one of them out of 7th and 8th position. I think Alan's drawn that.
Good choose.
Can't see from there. Probably zoom in a bit. Clarkey's got to get inside that one. This has got the grass to do the job. Oh, is it not going to bend? Last minute. And he's out of bullets. Well, it's wood at the moment. Don't think that one. Oh no, we saw it all wrong. Clarkey increases his lead.
Come again, buddy.
Well, it's an ends game. It's just important to win the end. Margins only come into it on the countbacks. as I understand it. Chris is keeping that link they just played. Early call, it's had a good start. Well, conditions are perfect. Sun's out, the cloud in the sky. And just had a little peek. How's that for a beautiful looking sky? Okay, that's to the east. To the west, a bit cloudier. Roger's put in a cracker. We'll get back here so you can see what's going on. Alan's happy. Breeze is up. You can just hear it coming through the window there. Chris, you're a little bit narrow this time. The wind is more of a tailwind. It's cycling around to be northeast. Well, someone straightened up the Woombye 10,000 banner on the fence there. I printed him several years ago. With our little pineapple character, as you can see on the banner on the left there. So he's brought his bowls with him. He's going to win a ton of cash, and while he's on the Sunshine Coast, he's going to have a surf. Woombye Bowls Club, just down the road from the big pineapple. That's our landmark, so that you know where we are in the world. Nice little town. I've been living here for 20, I guess it's close to 25 years now, when you think about it. Before all the prices went mad. What do you got, Dean? Bomb. Oh, you got to stop. It's a good bowl. He's disappointed with it. Rob Brigula. Okay. Saw it the same way his teammate Dean did. I was thinking about this one a bit more. I played with him. He's a bowler who will most of the time have a little notepad in his pocket and he'll write down, I guess he's evaluating himself after each bowl, look back on his notes, see how he went on short and long ends. Not a bad practice, it obviously pays off. He's our district champion. As a business coach once told me, test and measure, test and measure. If you've got some results and you can measure them, you can improve them. Brett, I know you're coming in with weight. What are you hoping for? Well, if you're after that one, well, it was the opposition's bowl. Roger Manning's still got shot. And that's probably 2. That'll tighten the margin back up to be within 1. Clarkie's last bowl. It's better. Much better. No holes. Holes. Holes for bowls. Well, if you can add another one here, El, exactly the same as your last, it'll be 9 all. Easy game, isn't it? 2 crackers. That's what you want from your skip. 3, as predicted by Wayne Netter. Well, we're at the halfway point. We're a bit better. Well, before we were on N6 with 6 and 6, and now we're on N9 with 9 and 9. And Roger's taken that mat a long way up. Chris Johnson. Roger's put the pressure on early. He's just got the antidote. Oh, he just needed a bit more. Oh, a lot more. You can see how far the mat's been brought up. It's a good 2 metres in front of the end of the line. Roger, can you match your first one? No. But he's definitely in Chris's line. He's going to change hands. Come on his forehand. Yep. Knows the importance of getting one close now. Clarkie's saying he should have been wider. But he's got it in the head. Well, while Dean has his bowl and Alan's in the way, I was just going to give you a little tour of Woombye, if that's all right. So we've got the mountain ranges in the background there, and as you can see, it's a very green looking place. And that's our lights. We can play under lights. That was a stunning photo taken by Tash Adams on her phone. She's a journalist and she did a very good job of taking that one. But yes, it can be very pretty here of a night time. And as I said before, we're just down the road from the Big Pineapple on the Sunshine Coast in Australia, because we are on YouTube as well as the Facebook page for Woombye. So if you like the Woombye Bowls Club Facebook page, you'll be notified when we go live. But this is also on YouTube, Bowls Promo TV. So for those watching around the world, you can come to Woombye and you can play on the, well, it's a slippery slide. What's it called? Thrill Hill, that's what it's called. As you can see, you can go all the way down there, nice turns, and that's just across the road from the town of Woombye. And we're on the banks of Painter Creek, and we're also a railway town. So that's one stop from Nambour, and you can catch that one all the way to Brisbane. We had Remembrance Day yesterday. So that's our Anzac Memorial in the middle of the town centre. And we also have a dawn service, which is very popular, as you can see there. When we do the dawn service in April, it's very well attended. The Light Horse Brigade have got presence in Woombye. That's their little hall to the right there, and that's a monument made for them from Jenny Mackay. We've got a little statue, pioneer woman, looking to the east. The town's known for some murals, and that's our toilet block, just next to the Bowls Club. And that's the Cobbs Camp Hotel when it first opened. And there's some more murals in the playground down the road, swings and barbecues. And another mural, and that's outside the Woombye Bakery, which is one of the coffee shops in town as well. There's another coffee shop, Grounded. We just got a brand new town square, and see the beautiful work that the effort they've put into the surrounds there. Just down the road from that is another coffee shop, Frankie's, and they've done that up to be very nice. And down the bottom of the hill is the Woombye pub, as I just said before, Cobbs Camp. That's the School of Arts Hall, which has also had a makeover. And that's out the front of the Woombye Bowls Club. And yes, a couple of years ago, we won the grand final of the grade 8s. So we don't have many bowlers, but we have strong bowlers. And then that's just me, because I'm a graphic artist. There was a Beetle V-dub parked in the main street, so I framed it up to take a shot, and then I superimposed the Beatles walking across the pedestrian crossing. It's a classic, isn't it? It's the sort of thing a graphic artist like me does when they're bored. So that's our little look around Woombye. I hope you enjoyed that. Back to the action, see if we can catch up. So Clarkie's on the mat and he's deciding what to do, and I've just picked up on the fact that the jack's moved. Oh, he has missed that. Oh, he didn't. It looked like he was. That second shot, I can't make out if he's got first just yet. It might be his teammate there, Brocky. That'll take the measure out. Is it going to go it? Jack in the ditch or the bowl is the call. Oh, we might have missed a bit of good action. Oh, he's on track. Bowl, go the bowl. Got a bit of it. One more roll would have put it in the ditch. Rob Sayonell's got one. So in this case, Alan Newman's won the tie break. 10-9. It's always a bit scary when Alan Newman gets back in front. And looks like he wants a short end. Might be too short. No, it's all right. Bring back the graphics. Good start, Roger. He likes that length that he just rolled. So as you can see in the top left-hand corner, the broadcast today is being brought to you by a little side company I've started up, bowlspromogear.com.au. If you click on that website, it's a very simple website. It's just the collection of stuff that I've done for bowls clubs over the last 25 years with the parent company 4CP Promotional Products. We try and print most things in-house, but things like bowls cloths and things like that we get in. We design them up. Well, I design them up. Chris, can you better your first one? And the answer's yes. But still a ways behind. Dean's got a toucher. Steve Giles, what are you going to do? Because you're a couple down. Going to hit something. Made it a bit easier for the next shot. Got two. Wants team to arrive on those two there. Especially if you can sit on the purple bowl of Clarkie's lead Chris. He's given this a good chance. Yep. That's a bomb. What a bomb. Three. Kind of knocked his own out, but made a better third. Steve says, I've had enough of this. Will he stay on? No, he's gone. When you play against Alan Newman there, this is the sort of end which is defining. He gets his nose in front, gets a couple on the green, and all of a sudden gets a 3 or a 4 on you. Strategically a very good bowls thinker. Many a time. Haven't played with him, always played against him. One day might make the phone call. Hey Wayne, want to come and have a game of bowls with me? Oh, I think that'll be all right, Al. What position do you want me to play? He's got 5 fingers in the air. I think he'll get 5 if he can just sit in front of the purple bowl and just rest it. He's on the money. That's a great effort. Another one in the head. And this is when the other teams that play against him start coming in a little bit heavy and no, Brocky's not fallen for that trap. Just needed a foot. Ross, you just needed another foot. Ross Brocky. A little bit loose, Al. Was he trying to come around the back? Possibly. That's jack high with the weight. We've got a wall of people in front of us. Clarkie's got a bomb. We're going to see this one. Oh, well done. We'll get a shot for that. Well done. He was 4 or 5 down. I'm going to say that's shot of the day. Call it early. Make an L come in with a little bit of... Got a little bit. Which one? He has moved it over to Roger. Well, they're looking. I think Rob's confident. Can we get an angle on there? Calling him up to have a look. Well, what do you reckon? Brocky's got the fingers out. I think if he's got the shot, he might put it in his pocket. Oh, they called it. They've called it. He's not going to bowl his last. Well, that's a good close zoom-in shot. Yep, he called it good. Didn't play it. And change of length. Not playing this short stuff anymore. Breathe in deeply, Chris. Yeah, that's it. Calm yourself down. That's it. Take your time. Update the score. Well, as I said, there's on printout I've got here, we've got them at position 7 and position 8. So at the moment we pay down to 7, and there's only half a point between them. So as far as handicaps go, they're about the same. And they are 10 all on end 11. And you can't get any closer than that. 6 all, 9 all, 10 all. Pretty good here, Brocky. Perfect line. Roger's got the shot from what I can see. Rob just played it under the weight a little bit, but his grasp was right on. So I don't know if we can see anything different on that angle, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Roger's got the shot there. Yeah, got Got a bit of purpose on this. Not going to hold. The right idea. Wanted Rogers' bowl out of the head. You got another one? No. Swinging around. Disappointed with that one. See if Rob will correct. Similar. Well, Clarkey can do his trick that he did last time. Come in and save the day again. There, he's put that little bit of grass on. Got a bit of something here. No change. That'll come off the bank good, Alan. Crash on to Rogers. He did. So Brett's definitely one down. Saying he's only an inch away, can't draw it. We can't see the jack here. He reckons if he can run onto those two front ones, you might make a difference. I like it.
I need a cuddle, that's what I need.
Similar grass to his first one. Could get luck. No, he hit it fat. Al's after some numbers. He just asked that front blue one, if he runs into the green, would the blue go out? Give him some numbers. And he just wants him to draw. On my toe, says Rob, and we'll have one more. Got the weight, he's got a cracker. It's got too much. What a good go. Just the one. Calling Roger up. Shortish length. Well, like Friday, I wasn't here yesterday. Like Friday, we're probably on a 15-second green. I guess one thing I haven't been doing, which we can have a look at if you want, is some comments. I'm doing the job of three here from Gold Coast Tweed. They got three doing this job. I'm on my own. That's a good start, Roger. Pressing the buttons, commentating. So, thank you for all those making comments. Hello, Simon Wood, blocker. He wants to know who's leading the tournament. I can give that information while the leads are having a bit of a tussle there. Mark Gunders is leading the tournament after game 5. He's way ahead too on 93 points. Kevin Hewitt's next, 85. Paul Newman on 84.5. Chris Ryan, 84. Rowan Bruce falling in behind at 81.5, but he's half a point ahead of Neville Verco. And then these two that we're watching, Brett Clark and Alan Newman, are only a half a point between them. And Chris has got a cracker here. Oh, come on, that's just a good bowler out of luck. So he's just on the bottom of your screen there, behind Alan's feet. Can't trick Dean up with these short ends. Hey, what a bowl. And it sits in behind, locks it in, hey? He's a handy man to have on your side. So, Blocker, I hope that answers your question. Steve Giles, he hasn't got it. Could this be a telling in? Peter Nixon's listening from down south. Grummy, Graham Kimball. Oh, they're just saying they couldn't hear me. No, I wasn't going to do the first game. I was going to do the next game. I didn't think we'd get back from our little holiday. But I was here, so I just kept setting up the cameras, but I gave you guys a live feed for about the first 4 ends. And you could do your own commentating. Painey, who does a very good job of sharing what I do around on all the little networks. He thinks I'm doing a great job. Thanks, Painey. And you are a social media guru. He's very prominent, doing posts. Thanks, Brett. I will do good work. Try to. I'm very happy that everything is going well. I've got good signal, no latency. I can watch the game live or on the monitor. I'm wireless, I can walk around, I can go over here through the window, and I can poke my head out the window and ask everyone how they're going. Brocky, that's not what you wanted to achieve. Blocker said that Clarkey must have done a good bowl. He's done a few goodies. That one before, he changed it from 4 down to 1 up. That was a cracker. And Brett Williams has bought you a red wine, Blocker. So Mark Gunders, at the top, and he's on the district side, so that's good to see. Paney reckons he's got something else on this weekend. He couldn't play, or is that because no one picked him? This is a good. Oh, he's going to kill it. It's gone. It's gone. Well, we get to do that one again. So we're still on end 11 with just over half an hour to play. If they don't finish the end, they'll get half a point each, which is the difference between them on the scoreboard at the moment in positions 7 and 8. Are they going to throw them all back? That's unusual. Thank you everyone for your comments. Michelle Delaney. How are the Brighton Barracudas going? I'm on the microphone, but who's the skip for Barracudas?
Who's Barracudas?
Well, the Brighton boys.
Oh, which team?
So,
Where are they?
can you recognise one of the Barracudas' names there?
What rank are they on?
I don't know. I'm just asking where they are.
Oh,
Who's? I mean,
Chris Vickery?
Chris? Yeah, Chris Vickery.
Vickery,
There
he's
he is.
Barracuda.
Okay, that's Barracuda. So they're coming 11th at the moment on the board after yesterday's game. So we could say they're average. That's not bad to be in that position. If they can win two games today, they could get themselves up to six or seven and get in the money. They are way over on rink 8. And the score I can see after 14 ends is 14-10, but I don't know who's up. Behind me is one of our generous sponsors, Val Harris, setting the tables, and that's her logo on the screen. Hello, Val.
Hello, Wayne.
That's Kira Clapham. And she's also a volunteer, and they're putting the serviettes and the sangers and everything on the table. What's for lunch today, Kira? Kira? Ham, salad and chips. A good staple meal for bowlers. Okay, we've reset. We're playing the end again. Chris has got one behind. I might just draw this dead if he can get a little kiss on this, and he did. That's a good start. One on, one behind. Good bowl, Chris.
Time, take the last ball.
What's he calling Dean on? Calling him on that hand. He did have an open draw. He has a plan. Almost worked too. I'm going to say there's more blue sky to the east than what there was before. Excuse me. Clear the throat. No, he just fell out, Steve Giles. But that's a good head so far. He wants him to come through again with a little bit of weight. He's good. Anything could happen here. Oh, he's got the shot. Oh, what a cracker. And what a call. Having a second that he can just call a little bit of weight on and end up with the shot. So John's just got to try and put this one back now. If he gives himself a nudge, roll it over. He did. Got 2 seconds. Might be able to hear him say that Roger's on the run in. No danger. And he's played a bomb too. What a bowl. There's your 2. And you've got your nose in front by 1. He's certainly applying the right amount of pressure at the right stage of the game. Actually, you've had 12 innings. Fix that. Well, we've been on air for 2 hours. Brocky's going to upset the apple cart again. No, he's not. Yeah, still got his 2. I was going to show you the blue sky, but there's a fair bit of action going on here. Very telling end. Got me interested anyway. Not coming in with extra weight this time. Okay, Brocky. See if you can do 2 dead ends in a row. Or is he just going to roll up his 2 short blue ones into the head? Yeah, well, he's got weight. Got enough weight. Come in. He knocked it in the head, but he just turned Dean's blue and white bowl over to stay. That's pretty close to trying to draw another one. Okay, Clarkey. Played in the backup team for the district when one team pulled out and they had to field another side. He's got this. Oh! He had that. I don't know why it just turned it. But he has opened it up, but the problem is, he does have some back bowls. Bring that in because he's probably going to have a crack at it. So he's got some bowls at the back there. There, plenty of weight here. Three. He didn't play a bad bowl there, Clarkey. It just didn't go your way. Well, you've increased your lead. I think I'm hitting the wrong button here. 3 takes him to 14. 1 plus 3 equals 4. He's rolled the jack perfectly. Well, that's a good start, Roger. Oh, he's not even happy with that. Look at him scolding himself. That's a good start, Rog. You're on the draw line, which means Chris, to give himself an open draw, go on the other hand, and he's going to come in narrow. He's got to land on you. No, he's under you. Almost helped you out. So we're broadcasting on rink 9, and in the little window there, just above Roger's head, is me broadcasting. I'm waving. That's me. Got my headset on with my setup of 4 iPhone cameras, and I'm using an iPad and a program called Switcher Studio. That lets you switch between camera angles. And then I've got a 5th iPhone, and I've got a slideshow running with our sponsors. And that stays up there the whole game, and I'm hoping that our sponsors feel like they're giving some value for their contributions. That'll be up on the Woombye Bowls Club page forever, on the Facebook page, and it'll also be on the YouTube channel Bowls Promo TV. And if you can share those to your groups and to your friends, I very much appreciate it. If nothing else, give us a thumbs up. Push some of those little love hearts when you see a good shot, or a couple of thumbs up, a little bit of interaction. Well, now that the excitement's died down, I can go back to looking at the comments. We've got Gus Walker watching from Thailand. Oh, thanks, Gus. Similar time zone to ours. In the middle of the day, I believe. Mark Payne says he's popped his hip flexor. Oh, well, a medical excuse. That'll be all right, Payne. I'll forgive you for that one. I wonder who your replacement was. Blocker reckons you're soft. Greg Smith is watching. Mark Westcott's watching. They're not saying from where. Kathy Johnson, thank you for a compliment. Yes, I hope I'm doing a good job. You would think with all these people around, we'd grab someone else on the microphone. But they're all shy. Brocky. That's a cracker. Well done. Very good. Mel's got it lined up here. There are lots of people in the way. Oh, they're moving out of the way now. Thank you. A little under. Will he get a little inside edge? It's got a bit of luck going his way. He did. Not enough. What do you reckon, Brocky? Still got the one. Close though. Plenty of grass here. Should come in nicely. Draw another one or get Alan's eye. Oh, probably not where he wanted it. You can see the wind just blowing the camera around a little bit, and you can see that. Oh, what happened there? Did he just roll Clarkie into the head? He's got two. There's no danger. He's just got to add a foot to his last. He'll make three and catch back up almost. Oh, he's a little bit wider there. Didn't want to mess that up. You can see him smirking and smiling. Yeah, he didn't want to mess that one up. So we'll give you two. Gets him closer. Not quite running out of ends just yet. But it's 18 ends. What's Chris going to do this time? Stretch it out. He's a metre from the tee and his mat is similar, probably 2 metres. So as you can see, I've got a camera each end, at each end of the rink, and I've got two on the sides for those little close-up pictures. They let you do little tricky things like this so you can see Roger. For those of you who want to know how to handle your stick, this bloke is pretty handy with it. Whatever technique he uses, he couldn't go far from adopting that one. Yep. In the head, within a foot. How good's that? He could do that all weekend. Chris played in that make-up district side as well. He was on one of the other teams. We ended up winning that division. It was Division 4 or 5. Got a little flag for that. Not everyone gets a district flag. One of the lower divisions, but still, it's a flag. Roger, just got to hold if you want to. Oh, he did too. He just looked like he was going to go the other side and then come on the inside. We can't tell from there if he's got shot. What's Dean got to say? Well, he needs some grass. If he holds, he might help Roger out. No. But he's in the head. Yeah, you can't tell from that angle. Steve Giles from Coolum, playing with his aerodynamics. You would have thought he would have got a bit more bend out of a dynamic. I think they're a little bit more bendy than my Optimas. Dean's got a good one here. Or is he short? Both bowls are mat length. So he'd probably get a score on a 40N test. Good weight here, Brocky. Well, I'm guesstimating 15 minutes to go, and we've had 2 dead ends. And the dead ends were fairly long in the tooth through the game, so that would have eaten up a good 15 minutes. Yep, that was a good bowl. Good go, Rob. And Brocky, 2 behind on the scoreboard. 4 to go. Be handy if you could draw one here. Need to crash into that. Well, he did. Ah, Mr. Sullivan. Is that a late note in your hand?
No, the church service this morning took a little bit longer than anticipated.
Oh, praise the Lord.
Hallelujah, brother.
Well,
I didn't think you were coming for this morning.
no, we got away from our little break early, so I set up. I was able to put the live stream on for the first end, but I wasn't able to talk until about N5. So I'm just setting up your microphone, and that's working. So, good morning to Barry Sullivan.
Morning, Wayne. Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, how long have you been here? You've been here for enough to know that we're N14 and we've got about 15 minutes to go.
Yeah, well, they'll be hard pressed getting their 18 ends in, I think.
Yeah, I was just saying they've had 2 dead ends and they were done fairly late in the game, so that loses them about 15 minutes.
Very good. Another great day up here at Woombye.
If you can just get around this, I think he's
Weather's
made.
fine.
He was actually holding shot from what I can tell, and he just rolled Roger's bowl into the head. And now Alan will be after this purple bowl on the wing to make some numbers.
Well, you're not far away from it either. Just going to miss on the outside.
I found one of your printouts from yesterday and I recapped it.
Yep. Well, you probably realise that there's only one team that's won 5 games.
Is that why they're so far ahead?
Yep. Mark Under's team.
Where are they from?
They're from, well, Mark's plays out of Caloundra or Pelican. Ray Whittaker's in his team as well. He's a Caloundra boy.
In the money again. Rainbow Beach 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
He won't know what to do with the money he's making.
No, well, interesting story yesterday that one of the players in Ian Gibbs' team said to me after the fourth round, can we change our skip's name on the result sheet to the bloke that's been skipping? And I said, well, I can do that quite easily for you, but you know that's a bad omen.
Oh, okay.
And you wouldn't want to know. They went out and they were 4-game winners, and they went out and lost their 5th game. So
Oh, okay.
don't change things that are working.
I'm just going to see if you're... yep, you got your headset there. I don't think it's too loud.
A wee bit.
A wee bit. I think you're back to front. No, that was the right way around. Okay. So the volume one's this one here. Did I go the right way?
No worries.
Okay, well, we were doing headphones and talking, and Roger obviously won that with his bowl. We didn't see what Alan did. We better get an update. Hey, Brocky. We were talking and we missed what happened on the last 2 bowls. What happened? So,
They were holding 2, and Brett just hit the front bowl, which was shot anyway.
yep,
And then Al was wide on the forehand both times, so
Okay.
they got 2.
they got 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So that increases our lead by 2 more points.
Out to 16-12. I might have to depart now and go and do some results anyway. There's a few teams come in.
Oh, okay. Can I just have a quick update on what happened yesterday, apart from that little story? Anything else interesting? You had 3 games.
Yeah, we went into the first day. There was 7 teams undefeated after the first 2 rounds, and after the 4th round there were 3 teams undefeated, and then after the 5th round we only have 1 team undefeated so far.
And how are they going at the moment? That's
Well, Mark Gunder's team is currently on 93 points. He's got an 8-point buffer.
but that's what you're about to find out. Are they still bowling or have they come off?
Yeah, I'll just go and have a quick look for you.
Can't spot them.
Oh, that must be here in front of us.
On rink 1,
Yep.
scoreboard 14-29, and Team W is on 14.
Team W, I think that relates to Mark Gunder's team number. He'd be in the 20s, wouldn't he?
Team 14.
14, well,
Well, there's an upset.
it could be.
That'll even everything out. He's not going to catch up 9 points, is he?
You wouldn't think so. Only with 1 end to go.
Where they're on N16. Well, they finished. They finished. So that's the final score.
Well, they must be on rink 2 then, because that's Ray Whittaker playing, and he's in the Gunders team.
Oh, okay. We're on rink 2 then. Well, that's 16-12.
I think.
That's Team H and Team N.
I think Team N is Mark Gunders, so it relates to Team 14. Is that right?
Yeah, that'd be that much down the alphabet. Yes.
Yep. Very confusing here because the draws are done by alphabetical. We've got to convert that to numerical.
So he's leading by 4, if that's the case, and he's on N17.
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much for an update, Barry.
No worries, mate.
You'll
Be
come back for the last one?
Yep, for sure.
Good. That one's yours. No, I'll wait for your one now.
I did post to a couple of the results yesterday, but in the end, I couldn't remember how to do it, and I got it done. I got one through, and the girls tried to help me, and they put up photos of the Woombye Bowls Club passes through. Anyway, I posted it to my own Facebook.
Oh, okay. For those of you who had tuned in on on Friday, you may have heard me giving Barry Sullivan some training on putting the pictures of the draw up onto the Woombye Facebook page. And he was just saying, yeah, didn't kind of work out that way, Wayne. Okay. So he put them up on his own personal Barry Sullivan page. Well, Roger's got the map. So we assume that he won that end because we were talking. At least I'm going to put one up there until I can see what the scoreboard says. And just see if we can talk them into updating the scoreboard for us. Hey Clarky, you reckon you could get them to update the scoreboard for me?
Scoreboard. I think they're 4 in front.
Okay. And up and back now?
There's only 3 minutes to go. This will be it.
This will be it last end, you reckon? It says they're 4 in front and they're going to run out of time. And just when he needed 4. And Dean Sleuth has drawn an absoluter to probably give his team a chance of sealing the win. So with Alan Newman currently in position 8 and Brett Clark currently in position 7, means Alan's team has got the potential to move up a couple of spots or at least retain 7th spot to get into some prize money going into the last game this afternoon after lunch. Ham and salad and chips lunch. All part of the package deal when you pay your entry fee to the Woombye 10,000. Normally on the second weekend of November each year. I played last year in Jabba's side and we had a chance of coming second, and on a count back we come third behind this fella. He's waving his stick around right now. So he's just called Rob a little bit narrow to come in on Steve Giles' bowl. He's given it a good crack. He might just draw one here. Oh, look at that's a bomb. That's a shot. Exactly what he wanted him to do. Come in narrow and sit on that blue bowl. Our travelling lawn bowls member Vern Elms, last seen somewhere in the vicinity of Broome, is having fish for lunch that he's just caught. Ian Cuss is asking what fish did he catch, and it's a barber grunter, or commonly known as a javelin fish. I'd say that'd be a good feed. Well, there goes the bell, so if they kill the end now, they can't replay it. He's a couple down and he needs 4. So he's got a... There's no point even loading up the back. So that's not on. See Brocky's bowl there with the number 5 on it. Peter Brock's number on his car. For those of us of that age group that remember spending all our Sundays in front of a TV watching Brocky run around a racetrack. So all Al will be trying to do here is just make sure his bowl goes in a position where their bowls are, reduce the chance of getting a 4, and he's drawn one. How good's that? So he's 3 down. No point killing it. Bell's gone. What do you do? Give us a lesson, Clarkey. What do you do in this position? Come in with reasonable weight. Pick up the jack. Oh, he's got a touch of consolation. Still got, see that? Still got 3, possible 4. Clarkey, that was a good bowl. If he picked it up, you could have taken it over to Chris's lead bowl. At least give yourself 2. You made it hard now. Is he going to put Brocky in the head? No, he's going to use it. That's just cruel. He came in narrow both time and got the inside wick, and that's what Alan can do. So Alan's got a lead of 4, and he's probably got a good chance of finishing the game with a margin. Brocky says, only got 1 at the back. What do you do? Well, you just played a bomb. Let her rip and see what happens. That was Brocky that had the potential to come in there and split those 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. Three it is. Well, we give you a recap of the of what's happened, but with Alan Newman getting a 3. I make that 21. And they're one of the only ones still bowling. There's 2 rinks out there at the moment. One of those being Paul Newman. Well, we might be able to work this out if we're very clever. So Paul Newman is team number 24, and from what I was talking about yesterday, that's team X. And team X, or maybe team Y, is 1 point behind team K, which is the local team of Daniel Serene. And a pink bowl's got shot. For those of you who know who owns pink bowls, and the 2 green ones, second and third. Daniel Serene's narrow. He actually got that. He rocked it, but he came too far out of the head. So Paul has, they both got a bowl each to play. Team K. Yeah, Daniel Serene on the scoreboard is 1 point ahead. I've just got the, Alan Sandico's just turned up. I've just got the camera pointed over to Paul Newman's team. Paul's on the scoreboard's 1 down. Paul's currently coming third in the competition. They've both got a bowl each. And
Mark Gunders.
Yeah.
They went down to Stan Munster, so there's no
oh, okay.
6-game winners.
Do you want to have a chat?
I was going to say,
Oh, hello. I'll put you on.
I was going to see which teams you wanted in the next one, that was it. Whether you wanted cards out to the next team.
I'll switch you on. Haven't got your muffle on, so you might pop. There you go. It's not very professional, but yeah, a recap.
Yeah, so just in the last round, the team that was undefeated on top, Mark Gunders, they just went down by 1 shot to Stan Munster's team. So now we have no 6-game winners, no undefeated teams.
Well, Stan Munster won the 2 games on Friday.
So I think he had lost 2.
Oh, okay.
So he
Well, can I?
might come back into contention a bit, or come up the ladder.
So they're in deep discussion over there, and the only bowl left is Daniel Serene's, and he's 1 point ahead, and he would put it in his pocket if that wasn't his bowl. So I'd say Paul's sitting on the jack, which makes it a tie at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like a green bowl there, so that's probably Grant Howard's bowl.
I was going to say that before.
From what I saw before, I think Grant Howard's skipping. Oh no, maybe he's not skipping.
No,
He
Paul.
was at the head earlier, but
Paul was skipping. So Paul didn't go anywhere near the shot bowl with his 2. So you can see on the, can you see on the mat? Yeah, you can just see in the corner there. That's Daniel Serene bowling. Oh, he's hesitating. Someone's moving on the bank. Oh, he's ready. We just can't see the head on this angle. it's just blocked from our view. We'll have to tell you what's going on.
Oh, he's went right through, so there's a couple of claps and a handshake. I'm not sure whether it's a draw or whether...
Well, Daniel Serene's, he's just in the middle. He's averaging, so he'll probably stay where he is if that's a draw, but he will bring Paul Newman down, and Alan Newman's gone up a notch.
Camera there on the end of number 3 is cracked. If you didn't know. Huh? Yeah, well, I don't know if it. Oh, is that what it is? But I didn't know if you knew it.
Hans Van Rooy's come up to tell me that the camera's cracked. They're all cracked. Yeah, they're all cracked. I bought them all cheap on Facebook Marketplace.
Come up on the screen then.
No. All that needs to matter is the camera. The phone can be, and that's if that's a tip for you guys who want to get into this live streaming. Thank you, Alan. Is you don't have to have flash cameras. All you've got to do is have an iPhone, and preferably an iPhone 11. Yeah, I think Hans Van Rooy's gone this rink, isn't he? Yeah, no, I was going to go and watch the favourites, but it's so even now that Mark Gunder's side has been knocked out. It just about brings everyone in with a chance. So a very exciting finish to the Woombye 10,000. And you can see the weather's going to be just perfect. That's to the east. Flags are flying, so that'll even out the competition. I'll go offline. They'll have some lunch, and we'll come back with some results. Barry will walk through where everyone's sitting. So that's the Woombye 10,000 men's 4. So we'll be coming back for the 7th game of 18 ends to find out who's going to get into the top 7 on a fairly even keel. So thank you for watching. My name's Wayne Nedder. Please like and share and subscribe. If you're on the Facebook page of Woombye, it's also being shared over onto the YouTube channel. If you can pop over there and give me a like and subscribe and share it, that would be good. So enjoy your bowls. Maybe we'll meet at your club one day. And give us some thumbs up